Thank you.
Shall we take the next one?
It's the issue of mining within the FCT.
Yeah.
Mining.
Yes, sir.
Illegal miners.
Yes. The Department of Mining Cadastre has been given indiscriminate mining licenses, and that has brought about serious insecurity. Like in my area council, the mining lithium, they come all these challenges. We've reported the issue and we've discussed it severally at this security meeting with the former minister. Even the council is very, very aware. They come here, they mine, some of them only have consent, they don't even have the license. And even the Cadastre Mining Department.
Sorry.
They will give mining license to all these challenges. Some of them don't even have the license, they only give a letter of consent. They'll come. If you go to all our places now, so like about 2 months ago, there was a landslide that took away the life of almost 30 people. Almost 30 by burying in that place. One of the DSS went there to investigate. They found out that most of them who are doing mining activities there are not even given the license. So they go connect with some of the staff within the mining sector. So we are of the views that I discussed with the Minister of Mines, so that the activities of mining within the FCT should be stopped. Because that is bringing a lot of insecurity. And that mining activity is taking place in all the 6 area councils. All the 6 area councils. There are physical miners, there are illegal miners, and the so-called miners that say they have licenses from the Cadastre miners. That is affecting us seriously. Then, second, is the issue of the satellite development where we know what it did in Rivers State. We see it every day. For some of us who have visited Rivers State before, we've seen what you've done. Even at level, at least even if it's the local government headquarters, and that will be it as a priority. The satellite development agency has been doing their best to be able to congest the city center and to reduce the overstretching of the facility within the city center. So I think that concerted efforts should be made within the administration to make sure that at least 1 or 2 satellites are being developed within the city area council, so that it would discourage the issue of rural-urban migration. Furthermore, as the name implies, you are also known as Nembano. You are shared.
What language you want to speak?
We are looking forward to see you and the Minister. Like I've always told people, we know from our far, we know you very closely. We know about the special case of God. People are agents of change, and like you said, Abuja is a mini Nigeria. Sir, thank you for the courage, and remember who you are, and be able to bring that to bear so that when you are leaving, there will be standing ovation for all of you. Thank you very much for this.
Okay.
Speaking, that one is completely accepted. We used to have effective means of transport through Abuja mass transit. I know you are aware, you said it the first time you are not of, and that has disappeared. It has given opportunity for this miscreant to take over everywhere. And the thing they do it indiscriminately. You are aware, I know before you are doing this, the design of FCT, the committee FCT, the thing how they are, through your good leadership, that thing will surface again, the proper organized transport system within FCT and the area council. That will go a long way, sir, in making the transport system very organized, and it will drastically reduce insecurity and criminality within the city. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you. Good one, Mr.
I will told him to deliver.
No.
I don't want to say how I will organize.
Minister of State, FCT, the permanent secretaries, directors, the area council chairman, particularly the interim national president of Algon and the Algon chairman, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Let me, on behalf of the Honorable Minister of State and the administration of Federal Capital Territory, thank the council chairman for honoring our invitation. This meeting ought to have taken place some days ago, but because of certain developments, we felt we should reschedule. I sincerely thank you. Let me also congratulate all of you emergence as various area council chairman. The municipal council chairman, where is him? After I worked for you, I delivered you, and this year again, I was the chairman of the election committee when I was good with you people. So I congratulate all of you for your emergence as the area council chairman. I know how worried the Minister of State is. We just came, and anybody will take every advantage to see that all problems are solved.
Yes.
So when we go to the various area councils, obviously we expect them to tell us what they've been able to do. But let me say something here clearly. I'm here to work with the Honorable Minister for the interests of the FCT. I'm not here to work for a party. I'm here to support the government of Asuwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu to see that the FCT is brought back the city that our founding fathers have contemplated. I'm ready to work. We are ready to work with everybody for the interests of FCT. Whether you're in party A, you're in party B, you're in party Z, you're in this religion, you're in their religion, you're a pagan. You don't worship God, or you're a theist who don't believe in God. We're all here to serve all of them. So we should have it at the back of our mind. And therefore, we cannot achieve anything without the support of the area councils. It's not possible. We're not struggling for powers. We must collaborate, work together for the interests of our people. I said this to anybody who cares. How do you feel as you are chairman of an area council, and during your tenure, insecurity was very pervasive? During your tenure, there are a lot of hardship. So it is for your own interest to make your own mark. As an area council chairman, while I was there, I was able to bring down some of these problems to the barest minimum. And that you can do by collaborating with us. I come from the same background with you. I was chairman of council 1994 to 2007. I was deputy national president of Argon. I became the national president of Argon. I represented Africa as the executive committee of Commonwealth. So what affects you affects me. So there's no way I will be where area council has to change and allow it. I will not do that. I will not do that. But I'll take your issues as it arises, or as you have stated, shortage of funds. Let me say this, there's nowhere funds are adequate. Nowhere. Even in America, for trillions of dollars budget, they still need money. What's important, how far have I done in utilizing the little funds I have? That's what's key. If you cannot manage 1 naira, you can't manage 20 naira. It's not possible. So, the issue of shortage of funds is also what is happening in our national economy. If today we produce like 2 million barrels a day, funds will increase. If today we have investments in our country, money will come. If today we stop this illegal mining in various domains and channel the efforts where this mining will be regulated and funds will come in, money will come. But even when money comes, you don't utilize it for the good of the people. What's the essence of the money? It makes no sense. So I would want to advise that we manage what we have, but we will work to seeing that the one you are supposed to get, you get it, nobody will shall change you. I will go to that later when you talk about the issue of teachers. Insecurity is a major problem all over. And so, those of you who are outside the municipality, you need to work harder. Information is key. Like the Argon chairman said about kidnapping. You've never written a report to me to say, Mr. Minister, we had this incident. Neither have the security agents written to me to say that way. I don't know. You know what I mean by 19 people in a local government. You know what they're talking about. So it's a serious issue that I had to call a security emergency meeting. But then I believe your director and your local governments are aware. Yeah. I believe the DPOs, they are aware.
Very good, sir.
So, and I have to call the director of SSS now and the CP for them to explain further to this, because it's very embarrassing to hear this kind of news. But we sympathize with those who are directly involved. Let me leave satellite and development first and come to the issue of sanitation. We have a problem. You are part of the problem. You have asked me to support on so many things there, but the issue of sanitation is a big issue. Who's the AMA chairman? You. I said I was chairman of local government. Constitutionally speaking, it is a responsibility of local government not just to collect the fee, but to take charge of refuse. So what most of you do is just to talk about revenue, but don't talk about refuse disposal. And why state governments? I was town council, one of the day was the governor. He set up a revenue, listen. I said, no, sir, it's our responsibility. He said, yes. He sat me down, sit down. I agree with you. Do you have the capacity to dispose refuse? Do you have the financial muscle to dispose refuse? Right? Assuming somebody's coming to the city and the city is dirty everywhere, who would they call? Would they call you?
No.
So when he spoke to me, I said, I think he made a sense. The only problem that he should have told me, said yes. I said, yes, sir. My happiness that let the city be clean. So when you center on revenue, I want to collect revenue. How much is the revenue you collect to dispose refuse in the city here? So, you know, people don't understand this the way it's supposed to be. You also forget that we pay people 10% every month of internally generated revenue. If we are paying that for the development of your various areas, why do you now fight the city, I mean the FCT, that you are in charge? We will not agree for the city to be dirty. Nobody will accept that one. You know, nobody will accept that. Rather, we must work out a way for whatever it is. It's okay. Even if it is this, let's have. But not to say they will allow you. Constitution is constitution, but reality is reality. You must come back to say, my brother, can we do this work? Forget about what agents will tell you. Forget about that. All they do is to collect and what enters their pocket. So you have to look into that. There's no need for us to quarrel over this issue, because we're already paying you 10% revenue as we collect. So it doesn't make sense. Well, can you even go into, look, the money you even miss by you are collecting tenement rate is not. How much do you collect? But if we team up, so listen, we'll help you. get an account where the money will be paid into. You collect, certain part, you pay stay small, that will aid you. That's where you get money. Not all these people trying to rip you off. With my experience as the local government chairman, I can tell you the truth. Where you can forget all these people, they won't make it. They will not agree. We can even bring you in. Property tax is not under your portfolio. It's within the jurisdiction of the FCT, which will soon start. No poor man lives in FCT here. No poor man. All these people are big men. They are big people. They are living in FCT. I'm not talking about directors, even them too, they are part of it. So the people living in FCT, Amatama, who say two, who say one, they are all big men. They have to pay. They have to pay me the property tax for me to work. I can't work with empty hand. So we can even bring you on board to see how we can collaborate. I will give you your own percentage. That is the way things are done. We are not coming here to flex muscle. No, to flex muscle. With who? If flex muscle with me, you will be tired. Because I have the capacity to make you spend so much of your money. And at the end of the day, you go, you didn't do anything. Election comes, they say, what did you do? So it doesn't make sense. So let's work so that we can achieve something for our people. Now, this was satellite development. I won't lie to you. I'm so angry with the way things are going. No proper arrangement. Nothing. Rather, people come to, what do you call it? Rob us. The problem we have today about satellite development, town development, is that so much contracts have been awarded, but no proper arrangement at all. Today, you see that it's 10 billion. In those 2 years, it's 80 billion. The contracts are based on national budget, development of infrastructure. I was told that this year is 15 billion. What have been released is 1 billion. The year is coming to an end, right? So it is not easy. The only way we can achieve it is not just giving out a lot of contracts for satellite development without implementing or executing them. So if you say, for example, we are taking social district for development, let's say we have completed that. Then there's no law that says if I'll be here for 4 years, for 2 years, I must finish everything. No. If I've done that, when some other persons come, the person will be able to take another one. The person finishes that. Before you know, we would have developed a lot of satellite land. The land given out in such a way that it will be difficult. So a lot of things will be amended here. A lot of things will be amended. And that also leads to the issue of land allocation. That is the mistake people make. Yes, by law, FCT, all lands in the FCT, including the area council, fall under the FCT administration. Supreme Court has decided on that, which is very clear. But I know that may not be you. Your predecessors may have also gone to allocate land to people. It's unfortunate. That allocation is illegal, but we can do something. So listen, even though this was done, but we should give it a human face. And so, okay, why not come? We'll give you your full, pay so fee, instead of saying nobody. And even when we're giving up for development, we should involve the area council so they will checkmate what is going on. We are not everywhere. How many times do they go out? By the time people have developed, and then you go and demolish, it becomes a problem. But if we carry them along, then they become our eye in those areas. That is the way it's supposed to be. Let's not be fighting, but I can assure you, I will change all those things. So it will be part of what we are doing. That's very nice. The issue of public transport. This is a country anybody will, nothing will happen. Nobody takes public assets as his own personal asset. You are living in government house. You don't treat it well. You don't cut the grasses. Oh, it's government house. But who is living there? That's why when you go to government houses where the staffs are living, you pity yourself. You pity. So this is a painful aspect of it. I've gone around, I've seen our urban mass. Let me tell you, we are trying to overhaul the transport sector. We're inaugurating the secretaries on Tuesday, where the Secretary of Transport will be there. And we'll look at the urban mass transit. We have already worked on bringing all of them back. Though it doesn't matter the amount of money it will cost, we'll do everything we can. And then make sure that we put them where they will be of use. You know, we use it for businesses. Crusade, barrages, not for the purpose it's supposed to be used. Then they collect their own bread and put it in their pocket. Then anything that happens to it, they won't even use part of the money to put it back in order. They say, anytime government comes, let them concern them. That's the problem. But we will do everything we can. If we get the money for palliative, we're not going to put all in food. We're also going to put part of it in transport. We will change this system of where everywhere is a parking lot, everywhere is a motor park. All that will change. But we're coming gradually, taking it one by one. So be assured that we'll do that, and we have to work with you to achieve this. It's very, very key, the issue of teachers. I don't know what I understood what you said. Promptly, what is the situation here? Because in my state, we took over the state paid the salaries of teachers in our state. But we also encourage, we know the importance, if you are alive for local government, it will die. But I don't know what it is. People deduct their money to do what?
Your Excellency, thank you, sir. The responsibility for primary school teachers is that of area councils. And therefore, the payment of their salary, their appointment, the management of their career resides with the area council. They are the ones that pay, and it is deducted as first line charge to the JAC allocation of the area council.
No, when it is deducted,
yes,
it pays to where? The money goes to where?
Still goes to the area council, but to the LEA account.
What about local
education authority?
No, I don't say I'm a council chairman.
Yes, sir.
And the money does not come to the area council authority. And you pay to the LEA. How?
Yes, sir.
How? Anyway, who appoints the LEA?
The LEA is appointed. They have, is within the commission, they have the administration of the LEA in each area council. But they report to the chairman.
Report to you, chairman?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so the money comes to you now. But who appoints? Is it the state? Is it the FCT that appoints?
No, it's not FCT.
You
It's done.
the FCT appoint.
Okay, you recommend. So the person you recommended, that you have recommended is the one in charge. Now, so you are in charge. He's like, he goes like this. So if you nominate the education secretary, it must be reportable to you.
Yeah.
So the money that is deducted, why do you want it deducted like that? The fear is that if you don't deduct, the money goes into your own account differently. There's that tendency that the money will not be utilized for that purpose. And they begin to teachers' salaries. That is just the problem. It's not about you, but it's about the institution. To allow us to have that, we want to start having crisis of non-payment of teachers' salary, then the whole place will collapse. I think that's what they did, not as you are, not because you are here, it has been there. Yeah, so you don't need to worry yourself. The little one that remains, you know what to do with it. So, I don't even have money, but you don't agree you have money. Even we here, we are crying we don't have money. Others, they don't have money. The one you have, Alpha. Illegal mining. I will talk to the minister. Ordinarily, I would have said, you two, if you form your own surveillance committee, you have to, your chief security officer of your own data too. After your surveillance committee, I will back you up. If you catch illegal miner, catch them. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to support you. I'm not like this. But when the Minister of Surveillance comes back, I think he's one of those who travel to this. So when he comes back, I don't mind collaborating between you and also that will meet. And so you will know what to do, because this is a security issue. All these Chinese people, those most of we are seeing are not proper people. Some of them are prisoners that have left here. They just left there. They just bring them to us here.
They come in numbers, sir.
So what would they will give you? Now, what we intend to do, or what Mr. President has said, we should find out. Maybe when we come, we like to have 2 major projects in your local government and your area councils, so that we'll be able to intervene. We're going to intervene in terms of road, particularly. Roads is like it does not exist in the rural and the area council. So we think we'd like to intervene. If we do that, it will also help. So Mr. President has directed that we should make sure we give facelift to the rural roads. Like I said, we are not here for party, we are here for the citizens, residents of FCT. So that would be done. Just feel free. If you have problems, let us know. I don't operate, even if I will keep anybody waiting, it's not for the area council chairman. No, that's not my decision. I was there, so that's my primary constituency. If I abandon they capture me. Who will come to rescue me? So, but be assured that from time to time, come, I'll give you my phone number. Just call, or you send me a message. Then I will call you back. Feel free. Don't be stiff about it. Nobody occupies here for all through his life. You come and go. Today, maybe 1 year, maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years, it may even be 6 months. We don't have tenure. Our tenure is subject to our principal. You have tenure, I don't have. Your own is 3 years, is not?
4 years.
Oh, 4 years, okay, see? Your own is better. Constitutionally granted, my own is not granted. So be assured that we'll have to work together. So the Security Council meeting will soon be invited, where we will sit down and deliberate on security matters, where we have taken some kind of emergency decisions with the DSS, the police, the civil defense, and the army. What we have told them to do to arrest some certain situation, and we believe we'll be able to sort it out. The sanitation, do we do sanitation in the area councils or just in the city?
We do in some area councils, not all. Those that are far away from the city, Abuja, we don't have council. Gwagwalada, we have Amak, Buhari.
Okay, Buhari is where that we are going to law school, where we went today.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we'll try and see what happens. But informally, let's be meeting. Yes? informally, let's be beating, not on the press like this. So I believe by next week I invite you informally. We'll just discuss amongst ourselves and see how we can move forward. Right? So I don't know if there's anything we've forgotten. The things you itemized, you have been able to discuss them. You also, you have been given land, have you not? You would have allocated to yourself?
No.
How much have they allocated to you?
Not yet.
Yeah, I didn't say your landlord. Okay, then we'll discuss about it later. So, frankly speaking, that they need to work together. But the issue of the land department is a problem. It's a problem, I can tell you that. But we'll arrest it. You know, we can't tell you these things can be done overnight, step by step. You know. So once more, let me thank you for coming, and I will not take your visit for granted. It will be a thing of joy that we continue to partner together and work for the interests of our people. Thank you and God bless you.